Today I'm going to show you how to turn plain wine bottles into the cutest rustic decor using bare transfer tape and a painted finish. So this is an easy DIY project that works for baby showers, especially if you're doing a classic bear theme, birthday parties, woodland themes, cabin decor, really anything where you want to get that rustic look in a DIY fashion. So if you ever wanted to make custom bottles without using a Cricut machine or cut vinyl, this tape transfer method that I use to create these bottles is super simple. It takes some shipping tape, some printed images on paper, and you are ready to go. I already filmed all the close-ups, so I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. So first, we just needed to get our wine bottle labels off. If your wine bottle labels look great with the colors of your theme, I recommend you keep the labels on. I think it's so much easier if you've got a cream color label or the color just matches. You can just put painter's tape over that label while you paint your bottle. For us, it was purple. Purple totally did match. So we soaked our bottle in a warm, sudsy water. We just used liquid dishwashing detergent, soaked it for about 10 minutes, and it mostly peeled off. And then we used some Goo Gone to really get all of that remaining adhesive residue off of the bottle. Now the next best step is to go ahead and cover that top foil with painter's tape. We had started spray painting our bottles and realized we skipped that step, so we stopped and got out the painter's tape just so we could cover all the way around that foil so that we didn't get paint on the top. I always like to paint the bottom of my wine bottles first, so I do need something to hold those bottles while I'm spray painting. So I just take a cardboard box and cut circles about the size of the wine bottle neck. That lets me just turn those bottles upside down and put them into the box while I paint. Now this is because I'm spray painting these. If you were brush painting them, it might be easier to hold those while you were actually painting the bottom of the bottle. Now, when I'm painting the bottom of these bottles, I really like to do a super light coat because if I get it too thick, I notice that the paint starts to run and you kind of see drips, which just defeats the whole purpose of using the spray paint. So I just painted a really thin layer on the bottom of each of the bottles, and then I waited about maybe 15 minutes or so for those to dry, and then I came back and I got a second coat. Once the bottoms were dry, I just flipped them right side up and I sprayed about 3 coats total on the wine bottles, just really trying to keep my layers super thin just because I didn't want the paint to run. Now, once our bottles dried, it was time to decorate the bottles. We typically use napkins. There's so many beautiful designs, and really the napkins are so thin, they're so easy to decoupage onto the bottles. But in our case, we couldn't find any napkins that were the design we wanted. So instead, we used images. We found classic bear images and printed them on regular paper. I have another video that shows how to take an image from a piece of paper and transform it into a clear decal that you can then put directly onto the bottle. It is super easy. It doesn't take any special equipment. It's literally just tape, like shipping tape and printed paper. So if you're interested in doing that, make sure you take a look at that video. So after we rubbed the paper off the backs of these tape transfers, we let it dry because that really allowed the tackiness to come back out of the tape and to get sticky. That's what then let us take these transfers and just tape them all over the bottle however we wanted to arrange them. Now you do want to make sure you don't get wrinkles and bubbles, so it's good to just kind of start in the middle of the transfer and then press outward from the center to the edge just to really try to get those bubbles out of the stickers. Now again, this tape transfer method is just so perfect if you're unable to find napkins with the design that you really want to put on your wine bottles. You can just print any images onto regular paper and then use this method to turn those images from printed paper to transfer tape. And once you rub that paper off the back, like you see here, it just is like a clear, it looks like a clear printed sticker. Now, once you get all your stickers on, that's when you want to apply just a really thin layer of Mod Podge. I use the matte finish. Now, I know if you've done the napkin decoupage before, you put the Mod Podge on before you put the napkin down. If you're doing this tape transfer method, you actually don't put any Mod Podge down before you put the stickers on. The tape actually has stickiness, so you can just put those directly onto the bottle and then you just Mod Podge over the top. I just do a really thin layer. I let it dry about 10 minutes or so, and then I do a second layer. And once that Mod Podge is dry, it's time for the finishing touches. Now, since purple isn't part of my color theme, I wanted to cover that purple foil at the top of the wine bottle. So I just used a glass and traced around it to cut a round piece of brown tissue paper. And then I covered the top of the bottle with that tissue. I just used a small rubber band to attach that tissue to the bottom. And then I just used a couple of different kinds of long ribbon. This is just a long sheer ribbon. I love it because I can just wrap it around that wine bottle. And I think it just adds such a nice soft touch to my rustic design. And I do have a matching tag. So if you have one of those, this is the perfect time to tie it on just to give it another finishing touch. So if you're ready to decorate painted wine bottles, I've linked up everything I used in the project below. Super easy. I know you'll have a great time.